Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to more Wheel of Shame. Steam Backlog Edition. We're diving into Monster Loves You based on last episode's spin. I know this is kind of like monster building, but like story driven. So let's just hop in and see what the fuss is about. Seems pretty cute. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters called the wellness. That's right. Long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest, that was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for words and thoughts. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of outsmarting everyone else. Ooh, cleverness boost. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born! Be born! You awaken in the searing season when the sun shines strongly overhead. Your eyes open. You're a morsel just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from another. Yes, but born from what is the question? From the slime. What do you think? What is this thing, slime? It's the stuff that monsters are made of. You don't mean we're actually born from the slime? Look, it's just like mold and mushrooms. It's the sticky side of nature. When the sparkle icon enters a colloidal gel, monsters just happen. Alright, I'll try to swim, I guess. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens his mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. What? This is intolerable. Stop that biting. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Unite other morsels. You speak. Your words are simple, but some of the morsels understand you. They converge on the biter. This aggression will not stand. Your tiny, slimy flotilla frightens the bad morsel away. It retreats to the far end of the spawning vat. Ooh, I'll look for more trouble. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It is sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. Oh no, that's terrible. You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it. I will. You swim to the morsel, determined to act. Try to push it up. As you push it up, the morsel's dead weight forces you down. Your legs come to rest against the bottom of the spawning vat where they begin to squish. Uh-oh. Your feet are breaking up along the solid clumps of the floor of the vat. So, not giving up. Your legs are gone now, but you stretch your arms and body, changing your slimy shape to hold the other morsel up to the surface of the slime. Morsel out of danger? Yes. Don't grieve, it's logical. The needs of only one monster are just important. Your body dissolves as you push one last time. The other morsel breaks apart. The two dissolving morsels reach for each other. They come together in a single mass. A new morsel. Duh! You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? To adventure! Adventure? You and Nash Nash spot Blistry and Smog playing a game. Nash Nash says, I got an idea. What's Nash Nash's idea? Nash Nash says, look, the mushrooms all over the place. I hear they're tasty and they won't miss a few if we take them. Ask what's so special about them. What is so special about them? Nash Nash grumbles. Why do they have to be so special? Isn't being tasty enough? Why do you hate delicious things? Alright, okay. Nash Nash says, look at the mushrooms all over the place. No, I'm not a thief. I'm a good boy. Nash Nash hisses. Got the slime! Smock and Blistry look up at the noise and return to their game. Just walk away. You spare Nash Nash election, this time. She hoots at your retreating back, clearly failing to appreciate the favor. I'm just gonna anything to explore. Oh, look at these little guys. Alright, so I did that one. Drum solo time? You follow a thudding noise and find Sequel and Lappa hitting animal skulls with sticks. Nash stands to one side, judging their performance. Join his musician! Nash walks this way and that, watching as you take your position behind the skull of a bear. You think she's looking for a weakness. Play from the heart! Oh, I lost my cleverness. You drum as hard as you possibly can. Your sticks break and the skull shatters. Lappa and Sequel yelp in vain, but Nash likes it. Keep drumming with the broken sticks. Sequel and Lappa yell for you to stop, but you hammer your broken sticks on the floor of the cave again and again. Elder Marinus comes see what all the racket is about. Ooh, hell yeah, I'm start singing. Oh, my cleverness is dropping like a rock. Elder Marinus watches you for a while, says something about your musical skills, and walks away. What did she say? Something about memorably excruciating, but you're not sure exactly. You couldn't hear over all the noise. Rude. Sneak time. What's that noise from the spawning vat? You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. What? Bring it on, snake. You puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you and swallows up another morsel whole. Hey, snake, you're what's for dinner. You pounce on the snake. It's 5 times your length and twice your weight, but your claws cut its scales like they were paper. Share with the morsels. I'm a monster. Soon you and the morsels are enjoying a meal of snake meat. The morsels peep with primitive gratitude. This is an adorable game for monster stuff. Bravery and passivity to overcome fear and intimidation. One demonstrated your bravery through various actions. Your bravery scores 27 out of 100. Okay. Oh, cleverness is 3. Ferocity is 18. Honesty is 33. Kindness is 12. Okay. What's going on with the defense shield? Smock falls from a high ledge. He falls all the time, but wait, what's that? It's a big bat trying to gnaw pieces out of him. Try to separate them without hurting each other. You run over and get between them. The bat emits a series of high-pitched squeaks and flies away. Smock emits a tired whine and slinks into the shadows. Oh. The bottom, how much? I have 0% respect. You are halfway towards leaving, becoming an adolescent. Firm up personality as much as you can. Nash and the Gobclaws are racing to the ceiling of the cave. They've already climbed way up when Gobclaws invite you to join them. You don't see a way up, though. Look at the paths they make and copy them. Ooh, boost of cleverness. You follow Nash's claw marks halfway up the cave wall, then slip sideways to where Gobclaws was being more careful. You meet them at the top to their surprise. 'Cause I am clever AF. Clever AF. A tiny cat scampers into the cave, followed by a worried Mupsy Moral. The cat leaps and climbs, coming to a rest on a high ledge. The little cat sits on its high ledge, licking one paw and staring down at Mupsy Moral. Mupsy stares back up at the cat. Mupsy Moral, who's that? Mupsy makes something called the Omen Harbinger for the few monsters who can read. She's one of the older elders. Her head looks like a mushroom, or a brain. The little cat sits on a high ledge. She's writing a story about the cat? She might be. She doesn't look hungry. Regardless, the little cat seems upset that it wasn't consulted in the matter. Offer some lichens and mushrooms to the kitty. You stand at the bottom of the cave, holding up a paw full of fungus and autotrophic hybrids. The cat ignores you. Try them other kind of food. You dig out a dead rabbit you were saving for later. It's still quite fresh, and the cat comes running to take a bite. Jackpot! Or cat, something. You stand before Mupsy Moral, holding the little cat. She says, "Oh, thank you." Give Mupsy the cat. Mupsy says, "Well done, little one. I'm going to put a note about this in the next issue. I'll be famous." 1 day left. Skull meat. I don't know what this is. Let's find out. You stumble on a rock and find a patch of purple lichen behind it. Your exclamation of delight draws Smock and Gobclaws over, but there's not really enough to share. I want to find some. You tell them to follow little damp trails left by little damp snails. They eat the lichen too, you explain. Smock and Gobclaws both grin. You eat the lichen, delicious. Last day of adventure. Oh my, you wake up and find that you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Marinus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Wait for her to make you go. Marinus pushes you in with a sweep of her tail. Playfully sweep at her tail with her claws as you fall. You fall and fall some more, and you're falling, and the other monsterlings are falling? Yes, some of them are crying. Can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds? Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? It must be somewhere. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear some other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. I'll be nice and I'll crush him. Oh, you don't see who you helped. Whoever it is rolls away into the thick fog without a word. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic while others look determined. I'll take charge. The other monsterlings watch you, curious. Everyone, work together. You lead the other monsterlings in a rousing song. Putting aside their trepidation, they advance into the twisting passages. Soon you have all convened in a cave full of even thicker mist. Where is everyone? We can't see each other. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor. Except it's not any of those things, it's ghosts! Hundreds of them, large and small, they're everywhere! One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, do you fear? Wait, say nothing. The ghosts stare into and through you as though you're worn up, made of mist. One sharp voice speaks from behind you. Why are you here? Lecture the ghosts about the monster light cycle. You take a deep breath and begin to explain how monsterlings make the change into adolescent monsters. Stress is like heat, cooking our minds and bodies so they can enter a new state of being. You go on. First, our growing bodies must be destabilized, and we can take on more diverse forms, and then we must... I'm sorry, I forgot what I was... Oh, no respect. No respect at all. You wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. What should I be doing now? The more brave, clever, ferocious, kind, and honest you are, the more the monsters will grow to respect you. Get enough respect and you might some way impact important world events. How are you? Anything rage, angry, bit bigger, iron. I got some coffee. Nice. I got some worms and some eggs and monster grandma or something. Turn that. Just run games. Okay. I guess we're entering the big bad world. Yes, bees. Anything else I can click on? Guess we're adventuring in town. Teeth. As you're walking down the street, you feel a stinging sensation. Something just bit your foot. Get it off. When you look down, you see a small pile of human teeth in a small wire mesh bag. Some monster must have dropped them. Someone threw his away. Finders keepers. You walk away, whistling with the bag firmly in claw. How long if you get home, there's a knock at your door. Hammer Gampers, I'm using this collection of teeth. Alright, I'll give him the teeth. Hamrak puts you on the head, and he's big enough to get away with it. Well done, he says. He seems surprised. Fine. I missed. No. Fail, missed. Food. You sniff the air. Could that be frosting? Blotz greets you and Nash with a fluffy pink cake. Nash says, Blotz says he stole this from a human child. How do you three share it? The human's cake. Think about it. Like humans would. Humans do a lot of things. Sometimes they talk all day, and sometimes they draw circles and cut them up with chalk. So odd, those humans. Let's use geometry. While you scratch out different percentages using dirt and a stick, Nash and Blotz eat the cake, leaving you with nothing. Well, at least I learned a little bit about the math and how much assholes they are. People are so mean to me. Fucking Nash is an asshole. It's such a nice day today. Perfect weather to wander outside of town. Though you're not really supposed to leave Omen until you're older. Yeah, walk near Omen. What glorious weather! The sun is shining, the birds are singing, squirrels are squirreling things away in their squirrel homes. You really don't see why young monsters are supposed to stay in town. What's going to hurt you out here, a squirrel? A tree? Hey, what was that? You think you see a bear, or is it a human? Everything's fine. You soon forget the sound of the snapping twig. It was probably a friendly badger, clumsy bear. Silly old bear stepping on... No, it's fine. Keep walking. You hear the sound again, then 2 more times in rapid succession. Something is behind you under the cover of the trees. Get out of there, monster. Good idea. You run home as fast as you can, avoiding further trouble. Though you spend the rest of the day looking over your shoulder. The bear's a monster bear, and he was going to try to eat my face. You see Jaggery in the haze of buzzy, angry yellow bees. It looks like he stole a beehive off a tree and took it home. You can see why. Honey is irresistible. Jaggery motions for you to help him. Bees can't kill you, but they sure can make you know you've been in a fight. All those stingers, each with a little venom in it. I'll help him out. Just standing there thinking about it, you get stung twice. The bees are getting angry and angrier. Jaggery frowns and asks, what do we do? We'll put it near a garden. Many of the bees calm down and leave to check out the flowers. You and Jaggery swat at the rest while you eat. Yum! Sweet, free motherfucking honey, baby. Castle time. You and Gobclaws are playing Toss the Kitten. You're winning 2 to 1 when, crash, you miss. And the kitten shatters Hamrog's window. Run for it! You both run, but Hamrog spots you. He bursts out of his house and bounds after you, causing the ground to quake at his footsteps. Remember to hide. You and Gobclaws duck under one of her artifacts, something called a beach umbrella. Hamrog runs around for a while longer, then gets tired and goes inside to resume his nap. Ha! Suck on it, Hamrag. You can't stop me. I'm too quick and clever for your ass. We got spider, feather. We'll do feather. Something smells good. You and Gobclaws find a trail of feathers at the edge of town. Following, you find an eagle with a bleeding wing. Is that good? For several hungry monsters, possibly. For 2 small ones, maybe not. This eagle's big. And hurt or not, he could probably mess you up pretty bad. We should get help for the eagle. You leave Gobclaws to guard the eagle and run for the spine doctor. She brings bandages and a soothing salve. The spine doctor works quietly, and soon the bird can fly again. The doctor says he will need to rest for some time as soon as he returns to his nest. Prudence, provoke, tick-tock. Spider time. You find Blistree crouched in the forest, petting a rather furry spider. It doesn't look too good. In fact, it's not moving at all. Let's examine the spider. The spider is furry, but it should be much furrier. Patches of its stiff hair are falling out, its eyes are dull, and did it just cough? You didn't know spiders could cough? There we go. You find Blistree crouched in the forest. Oh yeah. We'll help the spider. You take a moment to assess the situation. There's a whole web full of equally large spiders in the alley besides Blistree's hovel. They seem tense, and you think they are staring at you. The sick spider shivers. Feed it some flies. You scurry off to Nash Nash's hovel, where there are always dead flies around, and scoop some up. Soon, the spider is cracking them with its juicy mandibles and sucking at their juices. Blistree is visibly relieved. Nice! Oh, I'm so nice a monster. I'm the nicest monster in the whole world. Bubsy Moore slithers up to you and says, I wonder if you could confirm a rumor for me. I'll talk to her. Hamrag was baking a special 6-pork pie made from 6 kinds of pig, a delicacy. What's so delicate about 6 pigs? They were roast suckling piglets, so tender, juicy, and flavorous. The pie was cooling on a windowsill and vanished. Your friend Nash Nash was seen nearby just before, but not after. The vanishing. What do you think about this? It's like Nash Nash sucks. I don't like Nash Nash. Upsy scratches some notes on a piece of torn paper. Interesting. What would you say about Nash Nash as a person? Mupsy smiles. This is exactly what monsters will want to hear. She scratches a few more notes and slithers away. Oh shit. Later, Nash Nash sits at your hovel holding a freshly printed copy of the Omen Harbinger. When she leaves, you have 100 new paper cuts. Yeah, she's a fucking jerkwad. Rude. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. You have been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors. What? Huh? They tell you it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods. The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just tired. Someone shakes you awake. They've come to a decision. What's up? The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you, forming a tighter circle. Elders loom over you while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. What's happening? This is the end of your adolescence. Your body becomes tougher and other grown-up monsters will be more likely to listen to you when you speak. The ring of monsters shuffles closer to you. What do you want now? You see the concern on some of their faces, but very little respect. I guess I'll just wait for them to assign me a task. It's immediately clear to the crowd that you are very kind for a monster. That's nice of them to think so. You are sent to the goat pit to groom the scapegoat. The goat is unusually unruly and angry today. You roar and shriek. The scapegoat falls to his knees trembling and sits still for you while you comb its hair with your claws. Soon you've finished. You look up at the crowd of watching monsters. They seem a little disappointed. One says, that didn't seem very kind to me. Well, still no respect. You're an adult now. You grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutual as it was when you were young. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. That's a pretty damn cute game. And I really feel like there's a lot more that we can explore with that based on just the text, what we didn't do. And the choices we made and stuff. So, if y'all want to see me play more of this, I totally understand. Pop something in the comments. Before we go, let's see what's on tap for next time. Spin that wheel! The next episode of Wheel of Shame will bring you Beholder. So come on back for that next time. Until then, I hope to see you all then. Take care. Bye, everybody.